everybody, welcome to Lisa's Art Room. Tonight we're going to be working some more in my vintage Christmas junk journal. Y'all come in and say hi. Let me know you're here. We are currently live on Facebook if you see the little red button at the top left. If not, catching a replay either here or over on YouTube. Let me get you guys pulled up so I can see chat. Get the sound checked and then we will pull the camera up. Hey, Bonnie. This thing is getting big. Look at it. It's very full. Hey, Sue. So, let's see. Is sound okay, guys? So I can pull this camera up. I'm waiting to see if anybody says anything. All right, let me just check it. All right. Thanks, Bonnie. It's so delayed. All right, so let me go ahead and pull this camera up so we can get started. Alright, so today we're going to work on just kind of filling in some pages, and then if I have time, my charms came in today in the mail, so I might try and do the charm dangle as well. Dangle, tassel, whatever you want to call it. So we'll see. I don't have a lot left to do in here, but I just wanted to kind of fill in some blank spots with pockets and what have you. So I went through and added just a couple of stickers here and there. I have so many stickers I haven't used. I have this whole book of stickers from Tim Holtz, and I just kind of stuck them places. They can just be, you know, labels for pages to put something else on. And I have these little embellishment thingies too. I might throw somewhere. And I also got that whole other thing of stickers from the photo play paper, which I thought I'd try to put some of those on here too. Got to use some of these up. I'm surprised I really haven't used any. So let's see. I only have one sheet, so the journals will not be the same on this, but that's okay. I think I'm just going to add some little things like in the corners of pages that I really can't put pockets on. They're more just for journaling and stuff. Let's see. Maybe this. I'm just going to use some glue because I don't trust stickers. These are probably not bad. They're actually fairly sticky. So I'll just put a little bit of glue. Is it top or bottom? I guess that's top. I'm just going to stick it here. Just a little bit of embellishment. I want to do a couple of pockets. Hey, Angela. All right. Can I put there? Lanterns, Santa, please stop here. Let's put this little guy. Oh, that's too small. That's very small. I might put it on a tag or something. It's a little small there. How about something like this? Pocket. Spot. Okay, I'm gonna put a pocket here. Let's see, I've got a couple different papers. A little notch in there. So I ordered some charms because I had charms from the last time, but I used them all. I only had like 3 left. Last time I did a Christmas one. Thought I had more than that, but they were mostly silver anyway, so they really weren't the right color. I wanted either like gold or enamel or something that would match this better. Just some basic kind of fill in the pages elements. What can I use for a tag? I know I have some tags left somewhere. Let's see, where are they? Tag die cuts. What do we got? They're a little on the small side. We'll put those in a shorter pocket because they're too small. Let's make something bigger. About porch prints. Let's see. What do we got in here? Probably not going to have anything vertical. I have this angel left. I don't think I've used her anywhere. I used the other angel. We will put her there. You don't even go here. You go in there. Go in there. Right, we'll put the angel there. Good. And then do we have any kind of a word or graphic at the top that would work? Wonder if I have any of these little words that would work. Something that would match that. These are always challenging to use unless you really have time to kind of read through them. see if we see anything that talks about angels or something that would work. Joy, Christmas. Sorry, I'm kind of reading to myself because I don't want to read it out loud. They're so small. Trying to put together a sentence. It's like not really easy. Let's see. We have snow always reminded her of Christmas. Bear with me. It's probably boring watching me do this. Tis time, spirit of Christmas, cold. Let's go with as softly as the falling flakes. No, that doesn't work. How about in the frosty air of night? Gosh, I really should have thought about this ahead of time. Let's see, some good chair, silver trimmings, stars, peace and joy. I don't know. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas, I guess. Maybe just in the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. And then maybe something sweet. I don't like that one. I like it, it's just I'm not finding anything to go with it. Okay, this is too difficult. I really didn't think this through, did I? Peace on earth, holly mistletoe. There's Christmas. Stockings at the fireside. Sparkling decorations. And a delicate coating of frost. And something to kind of close that off. And that dear old-fashioned Christmas. No. It's like writing a book. The blessed angels sing. Ooh. All right. It probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but we're going to throw it on there. All right, so we have, let's see. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. Why not? And then I'm going to say sparkling decorations, stockings at the fireside. We'll do this one first. This one says sparkling decorations. I'm just going to kind of put them, I don't know, I think I'll put them a little bit, I don't know if I want them straight or kind of, probably straight. Sparkling decorations, and then stockings at the fireside. Not that you can really see a fireside here. And a delicate coating of frost. Something about music. The blessed angels sing. And then maybe something with music. Oh no, I saw something. Countryside, joy, walking. How about just fa la 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 la? Okay, fa la 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 la. The blessed angels sing. It's something. There. So, just some little words. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas, sparkling decorations, stockings at the fireside, a delicate coating of frost. Fa la 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 la, the blessed angels sing. That'll work. All right, so put that there. And let's see. What do we do with this red page? Oh, we got this blank page too. How many blank pages still? Oh, just maybe a small pocket. How about this holly? Then I can fit some of those tags in it, I think. fair. How about, what was I using before? Holly. Let's do holly. I'm just going to do a very simple green, maybe. Have any greens in here? Nope. No green. Green. Peel paint. Sure. Go with peeled paint. Just a little bit of holly. Doesn't even look like holly. It really doesn't. Why doesn't it look like holly? I wonder if I'm just not getting enough of it. It just looks like little lines. Try to get a little more of the leaf. A little bit better. Try not to bend it. It's got like some loose spots where the little lines are, which I don't really like. Would have been better if they were connected. But those little lines aren't all connected. They're like the leaf veins. Interesting. Alright, and then we need some more down here. We'll just go this way, I think. How high is that? Yeah, about there. Oh, we have to dab. I prefer not to have to dab. But like I said, if I swivel, it's moving the lines. So it's losing all of those veins in the leaves. Did I get it all? Good enough. Alright, that's a difficult one. Okay. This in. Already dried. Okay. All right, then we'll do some of these little tags. What do we got? Snowman. Maybe a green. Okay. Let's do this. Should I put them together or not? Nah, let's not. Let's just put them separate. Add some red. Well, we'll try it. Maybe there. Let's see if we can get this on here. Might be too thick. It's feeling kind of thick. Where are you? Wow, that was a fail. Okay, no, not working. It's too thick for the tag. I'll find something else. What do you got? This one. I feel like the red's too bright. Let's try a green. What about this green? Don't like that green. How about... oh, let's go with this green. Maybe. Not sure if it's still too... oh, I'm just going to stick them together. I'm not sure if it's still too thick or not. But we're going to try it. Alright, I think that'll be alright. See, and I was hoping you would stick out better. Or snowman, whatever you are. You're still a little bit short. Oh well, he's hiding. And does it need something at the top? Merry Christmas, good tidings. Jingle away, dashing, full of good tidings, always believe, have a holly jolly Christmas. I feel like it needs to be red. I'll go with this one. Get a hold of it. There. Something. I don't have anything else. Okay. He's really hiding. Oh well. Enough probably. Let's see what we got here. Need something there. It's very warm. This is very curvy. This might work. It's not bad. I could probably get away with that. I just don't know what I'll put in it. Let's see. Figure out what to put in it. Do I have anything vertical? Nope. Nothing vertical there. Anything vertical anywhere? Any old Christmas cards? I have a whole pack of old Christmas cards that might have something. Most of them are too big. I saved them out because I thought they would work, but they're all very big. Let's see. How about figure out where they are? I thought they were right here, but they're not. Oh. Just pretend you didn't hear me just drop all that stuff. Christmas cards, where are you hiding? There you are. It really wasn't. It's just sold a whole stack of these boxes. I knocked it off. Alright, what do we got in here? Old Christmas cards. Let's see if Ariel Cardinal. These are very modern. Most of my cards are very modern. That's way big. Joy. The only way I can really use them is to use them. Cut it out. Maybe. Be nice on a black and white page. This is a picture, but you can't see it. I'll show it to you. It's like a house. Trees. It's hard to see though. Penguins. Lots of penguins. Bits and pieces. Another cardinal. I like maybe just using that snowman. Yeah, most of my cards are they're a little too modern, I think. But I might can fussy cut this snowman out and stick him in there. Not sure about the height of this. I think the height will be okay. Yeah, maybe just a tiny bit shorter. I don't know if the color's okay or not, but it's either that or one of these other pieces. I had some vintage pieces floating around here. Let's see, where are they at? I had music. That probably isn't appropriate. And I have this. We'll put this somewhere, but not there, I don't think. Probably put that music somewhere. This is probably the only color I have that's going to go with that right now. Let's see anything else. Yeah. That's good to do. Alright, I'm going to shorten it up a little bit though, because God, I'm dropping everything today. I'm doing good. Just knocking stuff around. I'm just going to take off a little chunk of this. This is a bit tall. Just do the whole thing. And then just past the Merry Christmas. Right there. And put a notch. The snowman? Yeah, I think the snowman will work. I'll try to fussy cut them. Let's see if I can do it. Mix this up a little bit. Glue. Forgot this was double-sided. Hopefully the snowman's still adorable if I fussy cut them out. It's too big to put in here full, so at least I'm pretty sure it's too big. I might could get away with it. Let's see. We'll try just cutting off some of it first, and then I'll decide if I want to fussy cut it. So what I will try to do is just on the outside of that foil. cutting the wrong direction, but we'll see how this looks with just it like this instead of fussy cutting him exactly. I don't know if there's anything on the other side of this. I haven't looked. Yeah, there's some writing. Let me hide the writing. It's mostly hidden, but I'll throw some paper back there. Probably should have done that first. Paper, paper, paper. How about pick a color that looks good? Does that color look good? Maybe. It's not terrible. Well, it's crooked. I don't know what's crooked. It must be this. This is crooked. I got gold. I don't know. Gold might be pushing it. How about... Let's see. What colors are in here? Yellows, reds, browns. I guess that craft color is probably the best. It's also like a more yellowish craft color. Yeah, that's hideous. We'll go with the brown. I could do red, but I'd never match a good red, so we'll just do this. I'll just cut it even, because right now it's very crooked. And I'll decide if I want to do anything else to it. Can I get it out of this? Ooh, that's pushing it. Let me grab another piece. Can't quite get it out of that. Alright, so not too wide because we don't have a lot of room. How much room do we have? We have like an eighth of an inch or so. So I'm just going to take a teeny, teeny border. About there. Just make sure it fits in there. It's on the curve, so just barely. And then it's only going to have the smallest of borders. Look right. Just a little bit of a border, I think. That should be right. Alright, we'll use the whole thing. See if I can get it on here straight. Maybe. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Teeny bit of a border. Hopefully it's square. Close. Close to square. Of course it didn't lay down right. Almost. Doubt I can pull it, but we're going to try. There. It's hard to get it on here even. It's probably easier to put it on there first and then just cut around it, honestly, because it's just not much room. I don't know if I can get this to glue snug enough that it doesn't snag that tight pocket. You gotta have your edges completely glued when you're going in a pocket like that, or they will catch. The top and stuff doesn't really matter, but the bottom definitely has to be flush. I think I'm going to just make it flush. I don't know. I'm going to even it out. It's a little crooked. Not super crooked, but a tiny, tiny, tiny bit crooked. See if I can do it with my scissors. And then the edges, I think I'm just going to have to go really close because they are definitely not wide enough. Catch it. I might have to just go right up to the edge, guys. I can't get it straight, so I'm just going to go up to the edge. If I can hold my scissors straight. It's better than trying to get that edge straight because I'll never get it. Okay. Looks a little weird, but I think it's okay. It's mostly just so the back's even. Let's see if it'll go in this pocket. Yep, that's better. Okay. Where's my heat? I should do something with these corners. I don't want to round them, I don't think. I want to round them. I don't know. I kind of do. I'm going to do it and it's going to look bad. And I'm going to be like, too late. Okay. It's better rounded. I was worried. But it's fine. Okay. There. Okay. There. That works. Okay. Man, mess already. Alright, babe. Little snowman. Cute. Journaling space. That works. Another blank space. How many blank spaces do we have? That's a big blank space. What can we put on the holly? I wonder. That's not bad. Question is, do I want it as the tag or do I want it as the pocket? I'm leaning toward the tag. Maybe just do a solid green for the base. This will make a cute tag, I think. I could probably get away with half of it so I could use some in the other journal. Although I don't even know if I have a holly page in the other journal. I probably don't. Let's go with about 3-4 inches wide. We'll just go where that B is. No, because I want that Santa. think I want that Santa. All right, I'm just going to go here and there. That'll be a cute tag, I think. All right, that's a good tag, and then something for a pocket. What's a good color? It's pretty with that holly. Greenish color. This color green? Nope, it's not dark enough. Let's see. This color green? Nope. Not like in any of these greens. So maybe not green, just because I don't have one that matches. I've got reds. Any golds or anything in that? No, reds maybe. Maybe red. Let's try red. Grab my red. What we got for red? How about... That's not bad. Get this red. I'll do that. And maybe a sticker on it or something that matches. Let's try that. So this is going to be a tag. I need to back it with something. I'll figure that out in a second. This is going to be a pocket. Think about like this, and then I want something here. What do we got? We got this pretty stripe. We've got tree. This little house. Santa's kind of cool too. Sleigh's kind of cool. I'm not sure. Let's just start with the pocket. So probably about this wide. We'll go about there. And then go about here. And then I want to decorate it with something. I'm not sure if I want to notch it. Probably should. So I'm around that, I think. Yeah, I'll do it more journaling card style than other, but I gotta back it first. If I can find something to back it with. Pretty, but it's not really writable. Probably should just use something solid. I feel like it needs black, which is odd, but I know it'll really make it pop. Let's see, black. Actually don't like it. It's surprising. I do not like that. Okay, how about red? I don't want to use more red. Green? All the greens are not that nice. I don't know. What is it? Olive green? I don't have anything that color. I'm close, but not quite. Shoot. I'll find something to back it with. Hold on. Bear with me. I've got some Tim Holtz backgrounds that might work. Maybe. I have this, but that's not thick enough. Plaids. I don't know if there's any of these that are the right color either. These are very odd colors. I don't know. It's not horrible. Maybe. Probably not that. It's probably too. Yeah, it's not dark enough. It's kind of close to that red. Maybe. So either it's on the other side. Yeah, it's just lumber. No. Maybe. I'll fall. I think this or this. I think that's better than that. Yeah, that's better than that. All right, what do you think? The red? Somebody said the red. I think you're right. It's like a brownish red, but I think it's dark enough. I'll save the writing for something else. And then the back, let's see, can it be written on? It doesn't have to be written on, but if I do it here, you might could write on it a little bit. Why not? Okay. So we'll do it just bigger than this. See if I can get it to work this time. Pencil, pencil, pencil. Let's go on this side. I just had that pencil. There it is. Go about there. It's always challenging when I just kind of throw stuff together to figure out what I'm doing. Just leave that in there. This. All these backdrops. Put them back where they go. And I'm going to try to deepen that up a little bit with some brown, I think. Let's see. I'm just going to take it and stay. There's some brown on it. I just want to deepen the color up a little bit. Where's that brush? be red enough. Let's try walnut. I don't know if it's red enough either, but I'll try it. It's a little bit better. Boy, my pads, look at it, it's falling off. Who knows how long I've had this thing? Too long. Alright, I'm not even getting any ink out of that one. Probably needs re-inked like everything else. This is subtle. I can see it on my end. I don't know how much you guys can see it, but it's subtle. It was just a little too bright. I just want to tone it down. All right, let's do that. Okay, and then two notch or not two notch. I was going to put this little stripe, but I don't know how will that look with the other. It might look okay. I don't need the whole thing. Let's see. I'm trying to mark it. How about that? Scissors. Really crooked. Try it again. Try to get on here somewhat straight. That's better. Alright. There. And then this. Try to make sure the writing is the correct way. Not that it's a big deal, but I should ink that. I don't think I'm going to round it. I thought about it. Should I? Should I round it? Everything looks better rounded. I always say, no, I'm not going to round it, but then it's like, it really just looks so much more finished. Messy. I keep turning it. Top. Stay. Stay. Not going to stay, are you? Everything's on a slant here, so I can't. You didn't ink that, did you? Totally did not. I started to, and then I stopped. I can see it. I don't know if it shows through on your side, but I can definitely see this ink. So, all right, try this. Oh my gosh! Stop. I need like blockers. All right, top, top. we can get it on here straight. Over. Okay. Good. Looks good on this background. It's kind of a textured book cover canvas kind of thing. If you really wanted, you could write on this. Or just cover it with a little bit of paper to write on it, but if not, it's just a bit. All right, let's grab our page. What time is it? I'm trying to have time to do the charm. I would love to get to it. Okay. And then I'll have to repeat everything in the other journal off camera. I haven't decided if I want to do lace on these pages. I was thinking about it, but the laces I have just don't, most of them don't match that great. I could just do like a coffee dyed lace on some of the pages or something. I'm not sure. I have like red and green, which I thought I would use, but the green is not, it's not this green. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of olive green. The red's not bad. So I have these colors. It's like I have this red, black, and green, but I don't know if it would match. Colors. The green's just very different. The red and the black, of course, is similar. And then I have like neutrals because I have some coffee dyed. So I could do the red, black, and coffee dyed and just not do the green because I don't have a green that matches. And I've got like, I don't know how much coffee dyed ribbon I have, but I probably have enough. Let's see, what do you got? If nothing else, I have white and I can just dye some. But I have, you know, this kind of just neutral shades of ivory, neutral, cream, whatever you want to call it. And then I have white that I could coffee dye. So I might do a little bit of ribbon. I don't know. I like ribbon. But it just depends if it, you know, if it's not too much. All right, what can I put on this? It's a little plain. Holiday Traditions is kind of cute. Spirit of Giving, but that's not the good shape. This Joy to the World's not too bad. They're all kind of small. And it doesn't have to be a lot, just so there's something in there. It's not so boring. Come off my finger. Let's see if I can get on here somewhat straight. It's just something. It just says like Joy to the World, and it's got like some holly and music. If I can get it to focus. Focus. It's not really going to focus. But anyway. Okay, good enough, I think. So there's that. May or may not do anything there. I suppose I could just put some words or a little sticker or something. Season's greetings. Merry Christmas. All is calm. Peace. December 25th. I'll just throw this on there. Just a little something. I wonder if I want on the inside or the outside. Maybe the inside. I don't want it too close because it'll be, you never know where it's going to hit when you put it in the signature. Maybe I'll just put it in the middle. Is that straight? Definitely not straight. Is that straight? Alright, we'll just throw that there. So something, it could be add a picture or whatever. It's right next to the calendar thing, so. Flip. Well, I have that one marked for something. I think that's my last place I had marked. I think this one's pretty good. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Okay, so this is my last spot. How about... Music. This is from Hobby Lobby. It's actually two pieces I have glued together because I ran out. I'll just throw this in there. Pocket with that. I wonder if that gold would look good on this page. It has like that gold writing rub on. It might look good if I can find it. What's that? It should be here. Let's see. Can I do some of it? I only have a little. It's kind of one of those things where I don't know if I could just kind of randomly put it on here. I feel like I don't have enough of it. Maybe just the music stamp I was using the other day. Where do you think that is? I think I put it back on the shelf. We'll just do that. In what color? I guess brown. Possibly black. We'll go with brown because there's so much brown over here. I'm not going to go with archival. I don't think it has to be. This should be faint. Very bumpy. Got lucky. Alright. Let's see if I can get this to be kind of where it needs to be. It's really faint. I mean, I can see it, but definitely faint. Stay there. Paper, paper, paper. A little bit more. Okay. And then tags, maybe? Just a couple of tags, I guess. Do they need something on them? I have hole protectors floating around here somewhere. What do we got? Let's do, what about gold? Gold look pretty? Too much? Maybe too much. Red? And no. Sure. This is actually wood grain. I must have ran it through my embosser. Like a wood grain embossing die. Oops. Too far. Don't slide too far. There. Close. It's like it moves when you don't want it to move. You do want it to move, and then you can't get it to move for anything. Stay. Alright, a couple of tags. What's on the back? Okay. And then, I don't know if I have any ribbon that would work in there. Maybe some twine or something. And then I can try and see if I can get to that charm. I think that would work. I have a horrible mess here, though. Let's see. Twine. What do we got? That's not dark enough. That hemp is too stiff. Got red. Would red work? Sure. I could do this. I'm just putting a little drop of glue because these unravel horrible. I could either tie a knot or put glue. I'd rather do glue because then it won't have a bump. Okay, almost done with this. Stand, yep. There. There's a couple of tags in there. That'll be fine. Let's clean up this mess and we'll just go ahead and do the tassel. Clean up fast enough. I think we've got enough in there. They're definitely full. That's a lot. And then I'll decide on the ribbon, or the lace I mean, and figure that out if I'm going to put any on there. I can't put it on every page anyway because, you know, there's things in the way. But like here, I wouldn't want to put it there probably because, you know, it would be in the way. But places like this, even there I could probably get away with, but there's a lot of places you can't put it. So I'll see. So I've already put an eyelid in here in the center. It's an eyelet. And I'm going to just make a tassel to fit there. Get some of this stuff out of the way. Too much stuff, guys. Messy. Alright, see. So I already organized my charms. They came in the mail today, like I said, so. Okay, dropping things again. So I have a whole bunch of little charms. And then I made some ribbon. Well, I made some fabric scraps out of material. So some reds and greens that I think match fine. And then I've got some little jump rings. I'll probably use these. And I've got red and that green I had a second ago. That green. And then just some lace. And I've got a couple of these Tim Holtz ring connector things. I don't know what they're called. Hooks. They're hard to open. I have to always look and see if I'm squeezing the right side, but they're very difficult to get started. At least for me. My hands are weak. But, and then I usually just put it through that chain. I've got two here because I was going to do the other one too, but not today. Little bells. Gotta add a couple little bells maybe. So these are the charms I found on Amazon. cute. Quite a few of them. So what I'm going to do is 2 pieces of red, 2 pieces of green, and then I've got this lace stuff, probably just 1 piece of this. I gotta check the height, I haven't done that yet. So once you put this on, and then it hooks to here, so it's about yay big. So how many inches is that? Approximately 6 inches, which means each one needs to be approximately 12 inches. So I'm just going to use my little grid here. And cut these to approximately 12 inches, I think should do it. Yeah, that should be about right. I'd rather it be too short than too tall, because too long, then it just gets underneath and it's a pain. So probably just 1 piece of that. Maybe some of this. Maybe just 1. It's a little stiffer than I thought it was going to be. It was listed, I thought it was going to be softer, more satiny, but it's not. So I think I'll just use 1. And then 1 of the red. And that one's still got tape on it. 12 inches of that. About there. And then some of this. I'll make this a little bit longer because I might tie onto it. I'll do like 16 or 17. Glue it so it doesn't come undone though. If I don't glue it immediately, in like 5 minutes, the whole thing's unraveled practically. Not really, it's not that bad, but it's pretty bad. So another 16 or so inches of this one. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the charms. I thought I might hook some on the lace and then tie some on this. That's what I think I'll do. So there's that. Should do 2 more. Maybe 2 more. Aren't they cute? Deborah says those are cute charms. They are cute. There's so many charms on Amazon, guys. When you go looking for them, it's just, there's so many to choose from, and some have good reviews, some have bad reviews. You really have to do a lot of research, because, I mean, some will be like, the paint wore off within a few days, you know, stuff like that. So always read the reviews, because you just don't know what you're getting. But these had decent reviews, so hopefully they are fine. I think they were like, I don't know, maybe $12 for all those. I think it's 100? I don't know, it doesn't look like 100. Could be. We got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 56, 67, 78. Yeah, at least 100. So, a decent amount. There's 2 of each, which I liked because I was going to do, since I'm doing 2 journals, I wanted to have, you know, a decent selection of each. So let me scooch this out of my way. I just wanted to deal with the ribbon right this second. I put them on that silicone so I could move it without it just going everywhere. Alright, so here's what we're doing. And you guys, any of you guys who have watched me do this have seen me do it 100 times, know how I do this, but I've been doing it on these chains. If I can open it again. And I just thread the fabric through there. Just have to decide. I think I'm going to do it after, so I need to put a jump ring on here. A jump ring there, which I like these big ones. So, need 2 of these. There's the other one. Alright, so you just take your jump ring and put your things on one side of the opening and on the other side of the opening, and then you twist that way. Okay, don't try pulling it apart. You don't go outward. Always go just side to side. That helps it line back up properly. I didn't go far enough. And then hook it in here. And then put it back together the same way. Which is tricky with all this fuzz, but I'm going to try. Hopefully I'm on screen. A little bit more. Almost. Cannot do it with your hand at all. These are very strong. I think I got it. Almost. It's honestly, I think it went apart a little bit. Try to squish it back together. You don't want any opening there because then it might fall out. Alright, I think that's good. Granted, this is pretty big hook, so, and then that will go on there like that. So it's going to hang from here, which is where I came up with it being like approximately 6 inches, which looks about right. Okay, so let's take that off. That's all I need for measuring. And then we're going to lay out our ribbon. So I just like to figure out what color I want on top, and if I have something, you know, particular color, then I put that on top. I don't really have a particular color. So, and I know these are all very much longer than 12 inches, but I'm just going to measure or cut them after. And then you find the center. So do I want the lace on top, or do I want green or red? Probably green or red. Let me see. Color is going to look good. Maybe just red. Do the lace in the middle. I'll probably put the lace second. I might actually get one more piece because I'm thinking I might hook some charms to it with some smaller jump rings because it's got like the little holes. I thought that might work. Logically it would, so let's see, let's cut one more piece. There. Alright, so we'll just start with red because I think that's going to look good against the cover. And you can mark off a center. Helps. Here, I'll just throw a piece of tape on here. We'll say that's the center. And then we'll say 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. We'll go about there. It's a little more than 6, but some of these are long, so 1, 2, 3. I think I'm doing like 7. Does that look right? I don't know. It's close enough. So I can't count. It's because I'm not in the middle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. So this I can just kind of eye. But we're going to put it approximately in the center. I'm just going to throw a little bit of glue. And then eyeball it. Looks a little bit that way, doesn't it? Like I said, I'm going to trim it so it doesn't really matter. So approximately there. And then we'll go with maybe some of these little ones. Maybe a green. Let's do a green. I just use the glue to kind of hold it all together. You don't have to glue it. Something like that. Maybe one of these. And then we'll do a green. Actually, I'll probably put the green and the red here. It totally moved. It doesn't like this silk stuff. Probably should use Fabri-Tac. That'd be a lot better option, probably. It holds better just because it's thick and gooky, you know, stickier. Ouch. Switch to Fabri-Tac. My silk ribbon is definitely not sticking. It's not silk really, it's polyester or something. There. Okay, a little bit there. Stay. And approximately there. And green. Let's do green. And then we'll do this green. Come on. Okay, and then guess I didn't use this. We'll do this. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. I just kind of stack them so they look decent. We'll go with some more lace. It might be too thick. I have one more piece of that. And then we'll go with this red, I guess. And then I guess I'll do green. And then hopefully I can get all this through the chain. That's the goal. Let's see. So the idea is to make a little bundle. Actually, it's probably a good thing I didn't hook the chain together this time, because that looks challenging. Let's see if I want to hook to, I think I'm going to hook it to, so there's like a bigger ring here, and then a bigger ring here, and I'll hook this bigger ring to this. So this side will be opened. And then it's going to go this way when it's hooked on, so I think I want it to go this way. Something like that. All right, I'm going to try to open this ring and close it. If I can. Usually I try to fit the ribbons through before, but I have a feeling I won't be able to do that, so we're just going to try to do it this way. We can find the opening. Where is it? I can't see. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Luckily this bends easier than the other. Sometimes you can bend it with your fingers, sometimes you can't. All right, there. So just try to find the center. Like I said, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but you know, get it close. I think that looks like about the center. We'll go this way. And then we're going to take one of the, probably the stripy ones, whatever this stuff's called, twine. We'll just tie some of this on. So you can just try to make a bunch. Usually I think I start from the middle, somewhere around the middle. And then there's a way to do this. I'm not good at it, so I just wing it. So just twist it around a couple of times one way, a couple of times that way. And then we'll just tie it in the back, I think. You can try to tie it on the inside if you can, but I'm just going to tie it in the back. It'll be cute. All right. Glue everywhere. Alright, so there's that. So we have a bunch of stuff. Get some of this glue off my fingers. Got a little bit of glue on the ribbon. Might have to hide it with something. It's probably going to be more sideways. Can't tell. Let's see. So I want to put charms and bells. I want a bell. Let's tie a bell onto one of these. Where's 6 inches approximately? Well, let me just hold it up. Where's my cover? I'm just going to check the height. Check the height before I tie everything on, because otherwise I'll get it too short or something. Right, so I don't want to cut these because I want to tie on them. So I'm going to pull those out, but I am going to cut these. Big scissors. Approximately here. And I can fray all the edges fray all the edges so they look, you know, not perfect. Usually fray pretty easy. Just one more generic. Alright, now we can throw. Let me pull this back off. It's hard to work with it on there. What time is it? Ooh, I'm running out of time. It's okay. We'll just make it work. I'm just going to do it one way or the other. Here, let's kill this tape. Oops, if you have fingernails. Okay, long red. Glue a bell on there. I like to have bells on Christmas stuff. Bell. Should we do two? We should do two. We'll do just two. We don't want to go crazy with the bells. Two should be alright. And then we'll do, I'm going to put some on this lace, I think. So let's pick out some charms. Okay, I have little tiny jump rings. Let's see if I can do this. I don't really like messing with jump rings, but I have hooks, but the hooks, I don't have very many. I have like lobster claws. I don't think I have very many in here. And honestly, they still have to have a little thing on them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to put them on with the jump ring. Assuming I can see the little ends. Okay, so what do we like? I don't know. Definitely got to have a Christmas tree. Oh, I'm never going to be able to do this. Tweezers. I need 6 hands. Alright, I'll throw some jump rings on. I probably should just put the jump rings on first. I didn't get it far enough apart. Okay. So, jump ring. And then we'll just see if it needs small fingers. I think I can put it through this hole in the lace. And then just hook it on there. Can you even see? Probably can't see at all. I'll try to zoom in a second, guys. Not that I can do it on camera that easily. Alright, so. And then it will just kind of hang off the lace. Is it the best way? I don't know. It's something. Can you see? Yeah, my camera is kind of off the wrong direction, so we'll try. And then I'll put a few on the lace just because. And then I'll tie the rest probably. Let's find another piece of lace. Alright, which one? So we did a tree. Let's do a little snowflake. How about this green and red snowflake? It's pretty. I need a magnifying glass. It's so hard for me to see the opening. Okay, so I'll put this one about here. get it in there. And then I have to think about which direction. I think this way. Can't tell if it's hanging right or not. I think it's hanging right. It's like that, and then we'll do a little Santa. Look at this little Santa. He's cute. Isn't he cute? Can you see him? I'm waiting for my camera. Oh. There. Oh my gosh, camera, you're too slow. I have to stand up to look at the iPad to see if you can see what I'm showing you, because my camera's like 30 seconds behind. Opening. Oh my gosh, where is the opening? There. I'm going to put this one on the lace too, I think. And then the rest I'll tie. Get it on there somewhere interesting, maybe here. Which way is that gonna hang? Maybe right there. Okay. Yeah. All right, so there's that. And then I think I want one on the front. If I could put one right here somehow. Because there's like a little drop of glue there I don't like. What should I do? What if I do... I'm debating how I can do this. I think I could just can't hang it down. I could sew it in there. I'll probably do that. I'm not going to do it right now because it's too complicated, but I think I'll sew one of these just right on the top there. One of these small ones. So I'll do that after. It's too hard for me to get the needle and thread out and do that right now, but so let's put some on some of this cord. These we can just, I think, just thread through. Let's go with a bell. There's a little bell. I don't think I did a bell yet. Little bell on there. Should be able to just tie them. I don't think they have to have glue. If they feel like, I'll check them later and see if they feel like they're not staying where they're supposed to, but and if they don't, then I'll throw some glue on there. How about whatever one we used? There's a little reindeer. He's cute. He's a little reindeer. Let's see, where shall he hang? Maybe just a little bit lower, right there. Oh, I had it. There. Could probably get away with one loop through, but we'll do a square knot. Alright, cute little reindeer. It's cute. Alright, and then what else? We got some more strings in here somewhere. It's a green string. Stocking? I don't think I've done a stocking. Do a little stocking. this one. This one's cute. Little green stocking. I'll go this way. I can hit the hole. We'll come a little higher on that one. We'll go there. Maybe I can put 2 on it. I'll just do 1 loop on that one, and then we'll come down and do candy cane. Made a little candy cane. I don't think I did a candy cane. We'll do this there. 2 knots on that one. Okay, there. Candy cane. Green, red. Any empty ones? Let me see. What, that one? Yep, that one's empty. Alright, so we've done the deer. We did that. Let's do this little mitten. Got a little mitten. Can't tell if that was on camera. A little mitten. I'm zoomed in, so the camera is not going to be where I think it is. That's usually the way it happens. Top or bottom? We'll do about closer to the bottom. I could do 2. We'll go on the top and then I'll do another one. And then it'll be enough, I think. So 1 there, and then what haven't we done? We did 1 tree. Have we done a snowman? We haven't done a snowman. We did 1 deer. Let's do this little snowman. Little snowman. Can't hold on to it. Okay. Little snowman. I'm all fingers, gosh. All thumbs, all something, I don't know. It's not working. Alright, there. Let's see how this is hanging. They usually get hidden in the middle, but you can play with it and find them. I feel like there needs to be something on the bottom of that one. That's fine. That one's already got 2. Any really small ones? Got a little package. And a reindeer. Alright, let's go. Trying to check the height. I'm assuming that height's correct, but let's look at it. I don't want to cut anything off. Yeah, the bell's the bottom, so that's fine. Okay. So let's do 1 here. About here. We'll do another little reindeer here. Bad at this. Alright, and then I saw 1 more kind of empty one. This green one? Yeah, this green one. We'll do this little package. Cute. Okay. So, here's what we have. Let's see if we can show it to you. So, it's just tassel. I know this is kind of plain in the front, but it's fun inside. see if I can figure out a way to show them. All right, so we got mitten, we have a little Christmas tree, candy cane, a little stocking, snowman, deer, and a bell, and a jingly bell, and a little reindeer head. I don't know what else is on there, but that's good enough. It's jingly, it's got color, and like I said, I'm going to put this little reef, this tiny little reef, I'm just going to hand sew it onto the front here, where the little top of the tassel is. I'm just going to hand sew it on there. That way it has something there, because I feel like it's got glue showing. I don't want glue showing, so I'll just sew that on there. Alright, so that'll be it. And thanks for watching. Let me get this put up. Grab all the stuff. Zoom back out because we're almost out of time, guys. I'm sure it's 11. Throw that back in there. That goes there. I'll do the other one off camera and show you guys when we do the flip throughs, and we are done. So we've got our little shaker card here. This has its own little package. I put that there. I put my little bookmark from my watercolor painting I did years ago. It's just sitting there. And then these I'm going to sew them in off camera. It's going to be way too complicated to do on camera. It's just a lot between taking out all the ephemera and sewing them in. And y'all have seen me sew in signatures a million times, so it's nothing new. But I will sew all these in. It's very full. And then I'll add lace if I decide to. I can't decide, honestly. It doesn't look bad without lace. I may or may not. And then this little tassel is going to go here. See if we can get it on here. It's going to go like that. And it's just going to dangle down just to the base. Just right where I want it. All of its little thingies showing, hopefully. Okay. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching. And I'll be back on Monday. And I'll probably go ahead and do just the flip throughs on Monday is what I'm thinking. This is Friday, right? I'm pretty sure it's Friday. I can't keep up with my days, guys. So I'll have all of them put together, sewed in and all that, and I'll do flip throughs. This one belongs to Dawn, who has already paid for it, and I'll be shipping this one to Dawn. And then the other one, the green one, is for sale. So if y'all want to buy it, let me know. It is $165 plus shipping. Alright, so that is it. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you guys next time. All right, bye-bye.